For a long time, I didn't acknowledge that I was in this game with everybody else. I thought I was just in my head, and that what I did in my head was all that mattered. And it didn't really matter how I participated actually with people in this world, because I saw what I was doing in my head. And so I knew that, okay, even if they didn't see X right, I was doing Y with this intention. So what I've had to actually come to cognize and learn and really ground into is the fact that you've been here from the very beginning. You've been here since the time you popped out of your mother's womb, and as you've grown, you had to see various versions of yourself in the mirror of yourself that doesn't leave. And so how many of us can say, oh, I'm not proud of the things I did, or I wish I would have done something different back then. I should be doing this. I need to change this, right? Everything to justify why we're not good as we are. See, at every stage that these trees grew, they didn't have nature right there walking its line saying, this guy needs to grow more. Look how slow you're going. What's happening? Why aren't you stretching out more? Why aren't you expanding? Why aren't you growing? No. Nature, Earth's mother, the kindness of life, the space of God, is completely allowing, non-judgmental, open, and vast, to allow for the expression of you as you actually are. What would happen if you stopped slowing yourself down with your ideas of why you're doing growth wrong? You don't have a context for growth outside of your own. We constantly read today about other people doing things different ways, so we think we now have the right to quickly judge ourselves in light of what they're doing and to say that we're not doing it. We're not doing good by our own mental standards now that we're applying based on the fact that we see other people doing things. You are who you are, and you're not going to escape that. So you need to get on board with yourself, your natural proclivities, your natural strengths and weaknesses, and start honoring that this is the totality of you. We've all been dicks. We've all been great. We've all been kind. We've all felt love. We all know love. And yet we all ignore the functioning fact that we just want to function from a space of love, a space of soft, approved acceptance, so we can walk without shields up, without our sword and feeling like we're going into battle in every situation. It starts with our parents. How many of us are resisting and fighting our parents' judgments of us? And we're like, these are our beginning points. These are the first people we see. We don't know the world outside of our parents. We take on their judgments, their expectations, their projections. And if we don't meet them, we can then hit ourselves, stab ourselves down, say why we don't need to continue growing. Growth doesn't have an end, neither do you. Let yourself grow. Let yourself learn. Let yourself apologize and acknowledge situations when you didn't know you could have done it better, and you see that you hurt someone. You see that you did something in one way that could have been done differently, and you saw it as you did it. You're not stupid. Don't buy these thoughts that you're stupid. You're aware each and every second. You know what you're choosing. Sometimes you don't have enough information to maybe choose something that includes everyone because you're trying to do the best for yourself. That's okay. But you get to grow. We're all growing. Cut yourself some slack. Give yourself some space. Forgive yourself for being as you are, and let yourself just be as you are. It's your choice today.